We all want to make change. Change is like the big thing. I want to be a better person. I want to step into the best version of myself. Change, change, change. True transformational change takes 4 steps. Why? Kind of 5. The pre-step before you get started is the awareness that you want to make the change, the awareness that you want things to be different, that you want a different life, you want a different outcome. That's the pre-step. Once you know that you want to change, there are 4 steps. The first one is releasing the baggage. Okay, what does that mean? We all have baggage in life. We all look through life through a lens of what we've been exposed to, the way we understand the world, our belief system, our values. All of that plays in to the baggage that we carry around. You know that you're in baggage in times where you overreact in situations. Maybe somebody says something that isn't so nice. Instead of being angry and let it go, you're angry and you're thinking about it 3 hours later. You're complaining to your spouse or your best friend about what was said. That's baggage. That's living life through baggage. Another great way to identify that you have baggage is whenever you're finding yourself in judgment of others. When you're judging others, there's something within yourself that is causing that judgment. So it's such a great way to recognize that you have some baggage. Another phenomenal way to know that you have baggage is you keep setting goals, you get started, and you stop. So that's what I call self-sabotage. That's where all of the fears, the anxiety, all of that kind of stuff just sets in. We get started, we're excited, we want to do the goal, and we just keep veering away because our unconscious mind that's actually driving all of your success doesn't think that whatever you want to do is safe. So there's baggage in there. So paying attention to your own patterns, you can really learn a lot about yourself. So releasing that baggage is key. When I do breakthrough sessions with my clients, we release baggage. And we don't just release a little of it, we release a lot of it so that there is a significant and noticeable change when they step out of it. Now, I used to do breakthrough sessions for people and let them go on their merry way. And I stopped. Why did I stop? Because releasing the baggage is only 1 step of 4 to get the transformational change that you're looking for. The second step is creating a compelling future. So I work with my clients to set who is it that they want to be, get really clear, crystal clear on what their future looks like. That helps to set the goals. Then we also look at the direction. What is everything that I need to do to be who I want to be? We're going to iron that out and understand that. Then we're going to set the goals. What do I need to have in order to do and be who I want to be? So that's the second piece. And that isn't just a, quick process. That's a process where we really work at a deep level to get very deep understanding of who you are so that we're building meaningful goals to help you get to who it is that you want to be. The third piece is staying accountable. How many of you have started something and not stopped? I know I have. Accountability is significant because if you don't keep yourself accountable to the change that you want to make, guess what? You have years and years of history of those old patterns. You'll just go back to it. And then what happens if something comes up and you need some assistance to release a little bit more baggage along the way? When we work to stay accountable, we stay accountable to the goals and we start plucking things and removing those roadblocks that are in the way through the process. Then the final piece is staying positively focused. Another thing where a coach can really help. The positive focus is so important because we all have that person in our life that maybe isn't the most positive. So you're sharing your wins, you're sharing what you're excited about, you're sharing and they're raining on your parade. I had that happen to me. My dad, he was in real estate his whole life and he's retired now. And when I got into real estate, I was so excited. So he was like one of the first people I was excited to share about my journey. And you know what his response was? Real estate? Now? Are you sure you want to get into real estate? So what did I do? I made the mental note that dad is not the person who's going to cheerlead and keep me on. And he's not the person I'm going to bring up and share what's going on in my real estate because he wasn't positively focused on helping me to stay high vibe and focused on my goal. We want to make sure that we stay positively focused and accountable so that we can meet our goals and sustain the change that you made from releasing that baggage. The whole package is so important. If you're interested in making lasting change, let me know. Reach out to me. Let's talk. I can help you through this entire process and you can step into your superpower and be the person that you are meant to be. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.